What is up, guys? Welcome back. How is everybody doing tonight? And thank you guys for hanging out and joining. This is Cal Tech Live, guys, with RCSteve. How's everybody doing tonight? If you guys already been tuning into this episode series, welcome back, guys. If you guys are new here, how's everybody doing tonight? How about let's start off with shout out where you guys are tuning in from. You can either say whether it's on the couch, in your workshop, the state you're in, whatever you guys have. Shout out where you guys are tuning in from. And if you guys are new here, guys, welcome, guys. This is CowTech Live. If you guys haven't checked it out, we cover all of the latest Cow RC goodies, whether that's from news, new products, demonstrations, tips and tricks, and much more, guys. Over here with RCSteve, we actually are covering the crawler segment of the RC world, guys. So if you guys know a little thing or two about my area, we got a whole bunch of micros in the house, guys. I just noticed that my camera was slightly off, but we'll get into that right now. So just want to say what's up to everybody tuning in. If you guys do chat in the live stream, I'll definitely shout you guys out. But starting off early, we of course had Joseph Barron in the house, Buick Boy, Conquer RC, the boss man himself, Mr. Heath, Mr. Ghost. What is up, brother? Hey, definitely shout out Mr. Ghost for hitting that smash and like and subscribe. Definitely do so if you haven't already. We got Mitchell Andrews. What up, brother? And a whole bunch of other guys hanging out already. So we even have Mr. Wizco Crawler himself. What is up, brothers? Hey, everybody in the house, love to see what you guys are up to. Chilling in the Indiana couch, South Jersey dinner, Sanford, Maine. Oh, the HQ from the special shed. I see you. Hey, guys, wherever you guys are tuning in, you guys don't want to miss out on this episode. We're going to be covering some pretty cool stuff. I give you guys as well some updates, what's going on with Cow RC during the holiday times, and give you guys a little bit of updates on the awesome Arktos 6x6 giveaway build. As well, guys, we're going to be doing a little quick teardown of these ever so popular little SCX30s, guys. Chat if you guys picked up an SCX30, and we'll be showing you guys how to get our little SCX30 set up Cow RC style. Whether you are an all-out lubricant pro or you guys want to go learn a thing or two. And, I don't know why that's funny. Either who. I see like RCSteve on the other screen, but hey, RCSteve is on this side right here. So, anywho, guys, we're going to be diving into the demonstration and all that stuff. Let's see. Crawlers and coffee this weekend. I might miss out on that one, but I'm definitely going to try and head out to that. But let's go ahead and dive right on in, guys. We got a few things that we definitely want to talk about over here on the live stream, guys. So I'm going to pop up what's happening over at Cow RC, guys, for you guys tuning in. Let me see if I can get a little better screen. Yeah, that looks better right there. All right. So you guys head over to the Cow RC webpage. You guys know Cow RC is live, full of cool products and cool things happening. If last we were here, we were sharing their holiday sale during the Black Friday and Thanksgiving week. So now, guys, we actually have a new sale going on. This is the Cow Countdown through the holiday sale. So you get 10% off, guys, now through December 31st. And if you guys know a thing or two about Cow RC, is he definitely loves tossing in a few goodies here and there. So that leaves us to definitely announce, if you guys do want to take advantage of any things that you might have, if you missed the sale, guys, this 10% off is all super nice to have right there. As well, guys, don't forget, if you are looking to just pick up a few things, especially like maintenance kits, guys, or sample packs, those are all bundled together, guys. So not only are you going to get a discounted rate off of like the maintenance kits or sample packs, but you're also going to save an additional 10% off, guys, up until the rest of this month. So with that being said, if you guys order over $75 on your order, you're going to actually get hooked up with a free cleaning brush set. So these little cleaning brushes, they really hook that can get into the nooks and crannies of your bigger scale rigs or even the small scale rigs. I use those time to time, and they are durable. They have tough bristles, guys. So whether you need to get off like some super mud chunks or anything that just kind of like pretty difficult to reach and get into, these little brushes will definitely help you out with. Guys, orders over $150 will get you a free ultrasonic cleaner. If you guys haven't tried the ultrasonic cleaner, I definitely recommend checking out. Maybe you pick up a maintenance kit or a new carbon fiber, carbon series mat, guys. That should probably kind of get you close to that $150. So you're going to have to add these products. Let's see. You're going to have to add these products in your cart, I believe, to get the eligible discount. So here's actually the code right here, guys, to use. So use the code countdown. That'll get you guys all these promotional items once you add everything up, after the shipping. So before the shipping and after the discount. So whatever total you guys are going to come up with right there, make sure that the order total is before the shipping charges and after the discount. So if you guys have like a whole bunch of stuff you're picking up and the shipping is like, $50, don't think that if you're trying to squeeze in that $50, you might be eligible. You have to make sure you get up to these numbers in order to get it. And then orders over 300 get a free Moose Slick graphite spray. And guys, this ever since the graphite spray has been released, that's one of the most used products personally I've been using when it comes to the micro scale, guys. If you guys are looking for products that are just really a zero drags, super nice, smooth running setup, guys, and if you aren't like a messy, muddy guy or don't really get into the water or anything crazy with your micros, then this is definitely going to be the product that I recommend you guys checking out. It just keeps everything nice and dry, low friction, great for the sandy, dusty terrains, and really keeps everything super smooth, guys. We'll go ahead and do a little demonstration on the graphite coating tonight as well, so you guys don't want to miss out. So also, guys, I wanted to share with you guys, last we were talking about over on last episode 11, we were sharing about the Cow RC conformal coating. We did share thank you, Keith. It's included automatically. Okay, there we go. So, get your numbers up, get the orders up, and then you'll see after you put in the code, you'll see your free promotional product. Super cool right there. You'll be, coming over here, I wanted to share about that conformal coating. Now, finally, we have it restocked, guys. So I'm going to head back over to the website. Super easy. You could just go to the, totally forgot where it's at, guys. Sorry about that. Waterproof. So on the adhesives, guys, adhesives categories, you're going to find the conformal coating is ready to go. This is the new formula that we did talk about last episode, guys. So if you guys want a little quick catch up, there was a certain issue going on with certain environments that the conformal coating was getting shipped to, that sometimes, the conformal coating just wouldn't set or cure as properly. This had to do a lot with like the humidity going around in those type of environments. So if you do happen to have like a bottle that you notice that the conformal coating isn't really applying or curing properly as it should, hey, reach out to Cow RC and they'll get you a replacement on this. But this, guys, the new formula definitely helps protect the electronics when it comes to full waterproofing getting submersive in the water and all that stuff. So check that out. We also wanted to share with you guys one more thing over here on the website. So anytime you go to the website, guys, don't forget that sale. But also, last week, not with me, but with Adam and Tyler on their Caltech Live, they were sharing about the Cow RC charity build giveaway. This is a collab or in partner with Operation 11 Charlie, guys. And this is an awesome giveaway build that really donates to a good cause, and really, you know, everybody kind of teams up and donates, and just proceeds are all benefiting the Operation 11 Charlie organization, guys. They really help look out for veterans in need, and just, you know, RC is the perfect way to get some good therapy out on the trails or on the ramps, wherever you guys are enjoying your RC. So check this out, guys. I wanted to share with you guys a little details about the charity build. If you guys want the full details on all this charity build, just tune in to the YouTube channel over here, and just head back to one live episode. You'll see the Caltech Live with Adam and Tyler. They'll be actually showing off, you know, all the fine details regarding this charity giveaway. So guys, there is over $2,000 in prizes, and a grand prize is a custom Arma Limitless 120 with $500 of Cow RC products and accessories included. If you guys see this, this maybe look like that Arma Limitless, or maybe not. Well, we don't know. But hey, if you want to get some tickets, or you guys already have, definitely shout out in the chat. I'm kind of curious. Did you guys get your tickets already? So I want to share with you guys how to get these tickets. They start as little as $5 to donate, guys. But let me give you guys a little bit of details right here. So for right here, for $5, you're going to get one ticket for this charity giveaway. You can also donate a $25 or a $100 donation. And what's cool about this is that the $25 donation, you're actually going to get 6 tickets. So that's an extra ticket over the $5 donation. Plus, you'll get 1 ticket free. So you're going to get 7 tickets, basically, for $25. Then for $100, you're going to get 30 tickets. And then on top of that, you're going to get an extra 10 tickets for free. So 40 tickets to have those entries in over there. I know that was some pretty crazy special sale, or special, you know, promo code, or special little donation live in the last episode. So if you guys took advantage of that, that's awesome. But still, guys, just know that this is all getting donated to the Operations 11 Charlie proceeds, guys. And every ticket or every donation really appreciates and goes towards, you know, having somebody coming away with an awesome custom giveaway rig and much more, guys. So you want to see, if you want to get in on this giveaway, let's see 6 tickets. Hey, Heath is clearing me up over here. So 6 tickets, 30 tickets. That is with the free tickets. Okay. Hey, great to know. Thank you so much for clarifying that, Heath. Definitely want to make sure that we get that clarified for you guys. All the information down here is below as well. So if you guys do want to check out a little bit more on what Operation Charlie is all about, what their vision is, and, you know, how they spread out all the proceeds in their organization, you can check that out right there. I definitely got to get a couple of donations tickets myself. Might not be the best at driving an Arma Limitless, but for a good cause, definitely want to rep as well. It is definitely going to be a hell of a rig, Troy. Let's see. Thank you, Dino. If you guys are tuning in over there, you can see this link right here. You can take a screenshot, or if you guys are able to click that, you can see all the fine details of the previous, all the information from Adam and Tyler sharing about the charity build. So that's cool. Plan on buying some? Yes. You'll have the option to get these donations all the way until late 2026 in March, guys. So still got quite a ways. And if you guys are feeling lucky, there you guys go right there. So let me go ahead and let's see. Hey, Operation 11 appreciates what CowRC is doing. Thank you, Heath and CowRC. Hey, love to hear that, Dennis. And if you guys know anything about CowRC, he's definitely one of the companies that loves to be involved in the RC community, guys. And just overall, probably the best customer service you guys will experience. So, hey, shout out to CowRC. Let's see. Okay, now let's go ahead and dive in what we got over here on the big screen, guys. So we have a little bit of updates on this giveaway build. We've seen some updates here and there. We've showed you what we've been doing to the Arktos 6x6. We've showed you the products that we have been applying to get this thing trail ready, or how I say CowRC certified. But we have a little bit of new updates right here. So this was the original cab of the Arktos 6x6. And what we have done is send it over to our good buddy Wizco Crawler. If you guys haven't heard of Wizco Crawler, he is definitely a big name coming up in the RC community, guys, especially if you are in the Wisconsin area and a micro enthusiast yourself. He has been knocking out some pretty cool paint jobs here and there, and we have no exception other than to a big reveal, guys. But we have the special CowRC custom painted Arktos 6x6 right here. So check out the little paint job, guys. The full cow theme right here. Even went the extra mile to get this cool nose ring in right there, guys. So also wanted to share, he did send this over as well, guys. This is a cool 3D CowRC hand painted little logo or emblem. And for you guys in the audience, you guys might think you will be taking home this Arktos. I'm actually going to place it somewhere back here on the flatbed. So if you guys have a placement that you think would look the best, maybe here or down here, feel free to let me know where you think that would look good. But regarding, of course, the badass paint job, guys, we do have it lubricated up with a whole bunch of products. We're talking CowRC Udder Butter. We're talking full treatment of the silicone spray to have a nice protective film on the undercarriage. We're talking we serviced the shocks, guys. We pretty much everything tore down and rebuilt, getting that CowRC products in as everywhere as we can go. So this thing is ready to go, guys. I'm actually going to take this one on the trails this week, and I'll get a couple clips to share with you guys. And we're actually going to, we're going to get this definitely dirty, guys. So for the last episode, episode 13, we'll be sharing with you guys a little before and after, how dirty or how kind of, as dirty as we can get this bad boy. And then show you guys what the CowRC products really, really are capable of. Whether is that going to make it super easy and quick to clean, or is it going to just be like no dirt at all? Or we'll be determining all those cool details, and of course we'll be doing a quick live clean down, get this thing all cleaned up, and get this to a lucky winner who's watching. So I did want to give some details again, guys, because I know a lot of people are kind of just tuning in maybe for their first time. But if you guys are live here, I'll give you guys a couple of details. So the first and foremost is you definitely have to be tuning in live, guys. Tuning in live will make sure that you get an opportunity to get drawn on the giveaway wheel that we spin every episode over here. And we do have a few names already on our list, guys, over the past few episodes. So definitely we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. yeah, we have 7 names, guys. So we're going to be adding 2 more names tonight. And there's going to be 2 ways to get in on this giveaway tonight. Well, we're not giving it away tonight. We're going to give away the next episode. But you guys already know we do enter in a special hashtag for tonight to get you guys on the wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you the code or the little hashtag right now. So guys, all you got to do is if you're tuning in on the live chat, head over to the chat and type in this hashtag using the hashtag first, SCX30. Once you type that in, you'll get an entry automatically added onto this list, guys. So go ahead and just get your entry in. You guys see the entries are coming in, guys. So you only need to type it in once and you'll be guaranteed to get entered in for tonight. Also, I have been definitely watching you guys on the live chat, and we really do appreciate, or at least I do. I've been watching, looking out for some very interesting comments, some very awesome comments. So if you have anything awesome to share or awesome that you might have want to bring up, tips and tricks, something like that during the show, I'll be keeping an eye out for that. And that'll be manually picked by me, guys. So, you know, good luck. And let's see. Final rules on this giveaway, guys. So the last episode, episode 13, we're going to do it. We're going to kind of go all out. And we're going to get as many entries in as we can. But the guys who are already drawn and guaranteed to be on that list, they're automatically going to get an extra entry, guys. So you're going to get an extra entry for those who are already on the list. So I'll share the list of names later tonight. That way I can let you guys know a little update on who's on that list already. But also for anybody tuning in on the last episode, if you guys are tuning in on that last episode, I'm going to do my best to add in as many names into all the one wheel. So those of you guys will have that two names in the wheel. And then whoever's tuning in live, say we got like 34 people watching live, I'll try my best to get all the names down on the list. And then we will draw it from there. So if you guys are winners, you guys do have that extra chance at winning it. But you have to be live in order to watch it. Can't stress that enough, guys. If I call your name and you're not here, then unfortunately we can't hand that prize over to you. As well, guys, if you are in US and Canada, then you guys are good to go to take home this Arktos, okay? So it is for US and Canada participants only. With that being said, guys, big shout out again to Wizco Crawler. We actually have him here. Wizco Crawler. Definitely hit him up on Instagram. Check him out if you guys are interested in getting an awesome paint job. And yeah, guys, I can't wait to drive this thing. This thing works so good. I already have an Arktos 6x6. They are super sick. And this one's upgraded with aluminum brass portal covers. Aluminum portal covers and brass outer portal covers. Aluminum portal boxes and then brass portal covers. Too much portal stuff goes down over there. But yeah. Good luck, guys. But let's go ahead and we got some cool stuff to talk about. I'm going to put this rig over here, and we're going to get the big screen going on right now. Alrighty. So we got, of course, guys, 2 little babies right here. These are the SCX30s from Axial. These just came out not too long ago, probably like a couple weeks now. And if you guys already picked one up, let me know. I just recently got the little Jeep to go along with the Bronco. But we're actually going to do something pretty cool on this episode. Since I have 2 here, maybe we can dive into like a comparison maintenance session. So we'll set one up with ultrafine graphite coating. And then we'll set one up with the Udder butter. And what I'm saying is setting them up is that we're going to be just kind of peeking in on these little transmissions, seeing what's in there, and then lubricating those transmissions. And then, of course, guys, there's so many more opportunities besides just the transmission, where to use the Cow RC products. More importantly, guys, at this scale, I really do think that this will be the only product that you will need besides the ultra thin oil with PTFE for your bearings. But if you guys still haven't tried the Moose-Slick industrial grade ultra fine graphite coating, highly recommend checking this out. We'll give you guys some demonstrations on, you know, some certain examples. Let me see. Here's an example actually I have right here. This is the little baby SCX30 You guys have seen this one. We kind of did a couple things to this one already. But one of the main things is that you'll see right here is that these little Nex racing shocks are set up with the ultra graphite coating. And when I say that this is super smooth, no friction, just very glides. It doesn't get stuck. They don't freeze up. Now, when I mean that is like, I'll kind of go over here and I'll see this rig, and then the shocks, you can kind of see that first initial compression, definitely some like binding or like little force needed to get loosened up over time. So with the ultra fine graphite, there's just literally zero slick, zero drag, everything. So it's really cool to use. So let's go ahead and just dive in, guys. Let me see if I can pull this up, get my face out of the screen so we can see. And I already kind of got a head start because I don't want to take forever with these super tiny screws. These screws are like way tinier than normal, but you guys haven't seen the little SCX30. It's pretty cool layout. Here's the transmission right here. Definitely is a more forward bias setup transmission. And you guys see I already kind of removed some of these super tiny screws just to kind of speed the process up. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what we got in here. And might have to see if I can put my camera a little closer, but we'll see. There, that's fine. All right, so we're going to take off this little case, this transmission case. Here we can see the internals right here, guys. So internals are looking like these are just plastic gears right here. So this could be a good opportunity to dive in, shoot those bearings with ultra thin oil. Whole bunch of good opportunities right here. But I believe in order to get these out, we're going to need to also remove the 4 screws on top right here. So let's go ahead and take off those 4 screws as well. And before I actually take off screws, I have to say when we get set up with this scale, definitely recommend you bust out your magnetic insert, guys. That way, none of those ultra tiny screws get lost. And I'm using the 12x16 screw catcher right here, the Carbon Series screw catcher mat, guys, with the upgrade kit. So you guys have those little nice pockets on the side. And man, I love this mat. This is probably the mat that I use every day when it comes to wrenching. It's perfect for the micro size scale. And one thing I do need will be an impact little tiny Phillips bit. Let me know if you guys have little impact bits for these Phillips, because man, this is going to take forever. All right, so one more screw, guys, and we'll get this thing out right now. Let's see. Loving the Udder butter. It's in all my gears, from Ryan Donahue. Oh, man. Yeah, I really love the Udder butter when it comes to, you know, just an all-around kind of peace of mind setup. Now, what I've been doing with the SCX30, for example, is I've been really diving into that ultrafine graphite coating applications, guys. Just made everything super smooth, like I said. And you'll be surprised that at this scale, guys, this will probably be perfect to use time and time again, the ultra graphite coating. So here we go. I'm going to take this bad boy out. I'm going to unplug the motor. These connections are definitely tight. All right. So here we can see right where it went right here in this area. This is the worm gear for that transmission. So we're going to pop this bad boy out. And here you will find the worm gear. Now, what's a cool thing about this worm gear, guys, is that you'll come to know that this is the same exact worm gear as the stock SCX24 gears. So there's a little set screw right there. All you have to do is just remove this set screw right here, pop it off, just like you would like a drive shaft in a sense. There, we can remove this worm gear somehow. So I'm told, yeah, there we go. Boom. Worm gear is out. So pretty cool little concept on this SCX24 setup is you can swap out different worm gear setups to get you like more top speed or more low end speed, something like that. But I think at this scale, guys, this is plenty enough low end. I'm not sure exactly what type of gearing it is. I don't want to say it's stock gearing, but maybe it is. We'll have to mess around with that later. But now I'm going to simply remove. So here we can see actually how they come set up. So they come very little greased, if anything at all. All right. So at these, in these little spaces, guys, they probably just didn't want to apply too much grease. So we're going to take out the drive shafts. Let me see what kind of screwdriver I need. The extra tiny one. We're going to take out this drive shafts right here. Pop these out. Very tiny. Let's see if we can pop out the worm gears first. There you go. So here's kind of what it looks like right there, guys. Super cool little design from Axial. Once you take off the drive shafts, you guys will be left with the worm gear. Oh, I think a bearing fell down. There we go. Okay, so here's the setup on this design. So there's actually a lot of stuff we're gonna lubricate right now. So once you take off that first initial bearing right here, I'm gonna take off that bearing. Then the worm gear will get freed up, and then the other bearing, and then this leaves you with that little output shaft for the drive shafts. Pop that out real quick. All right, so now we have our essentials that we needed to lubricate. There we go. And we're going to do one at a time, guys. Excuse me. We're going to do one at a time. Let me grab a box. Ooh, excuse me, guys. All right. You guys know we bring out the box. We bring out the box of cardboard. That's in order to apply this ultrafine graphite coating. But before we do that, we're going to need to remove the excess oils and greases from these gears. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to grab the Moose Slick industrial grade electrical cleaner and degreaser, guys. This is going to help remove all that grease, all that extra oil from your gears and prep it for proper lubrication. We are not going brushless right now on this SCX30. We're kind of just waiting it out, seeing what type of upgrades are going to be available. But I will probably actually do one brushed and one brushless. I did have a motor in mind that a lot of people haven't been using, so I'll go ahead and probably be the first one to try that. Another cool tip that I like to use, guys, is I'll grab my CalRC little bristle brushes and then I'll dive right on in to these gears. Just give me 1 second real quick. Little water. I don't know why my throat getting all crazy on me. Well, what I like to do sometimes, you can even scrub these off. A little scrub between the worm gears really kind of gets in between those slots. And then the same thing with the teeth on your actual little worm gear thing. So now that we have that, we're going to put this little dish to the side. Here we can see, just like that. Super clean, guys. Super clean right there. Okay, let's go ahead and check the little internals right here. There is a little tiny bit of grease in that transmission case. So what we could do with that, thought I had some Q-tips handy. Not. We'll just clean it out with the rag or something. But Q-tips was probably what I would recommend if you really wanted to get in there. I'll go ahead and clean it up real quick. Get it dried up in there. All right. Let's see. What is this little bad boy? Okay. Cool. Now, these parts are tiny, guys. So let's just go ahead and lubricate these up now. We're ready to lube using the ultrafine graphite coating. So we're going to put these in a cardboard box, and then we're going to shake this can up. Definitely sounds like a spray paint can. The important thing about this ultrafine graphite coating is that you want to mix this can up really nice so that both of all the chemicals can mix together and apply properly onto the gears, guys. So bear with me while I shake this up. You definitely want to be vigorous with the shaking just to make sure everything's nice and mixed. All right. Now what I like to do, you guys can see my box is already kind of sprayed a little bit of black. That's the graphite spray. So I'll kind of come up here on the upper hand, give it a little spray just to see what my spray is looking like. And what you want to achieve, guys, is you kind of want that mixture to evaporate real fast, but you still want to see a little bit of the black. Not too much, but let's see. Now I think we should be good. Should be pretty good to go. Yeah, we're good now. So I'm going to just spray it. Real easy like that. I'm going to flip this gear. I'm going to flip this little output shaft, and we'll flip this worm gear. Why not? But just like that, guys, a quick 1-2 punch. You really don't need much when it comes to this ultra tiny scale. And just like that, guys, now your gears are properly lubricated. So whether you think that the Udder butter is the ultimate solution, I think at this scale, guys, you're really not going to notice a whole bunch of stuff clinging or getting on these gears, especially when at this scale, guys. A lot of this is going to be like crawling inside, indoors, maybe on some small rocks. But here, what's the cool thing about the ultrafine graphite coating, guys, is that you have instant cure time. That's one thing that I really like, is that it really speeds up the build process, and it just provides really, really good lubrication to your stuff. So we're going to go ahead and try and pop this in real quick, guys. See how fast I can do it. I don't know. Oh, Don't forget, guys, if you are in here, get the ultra bearings, get your bearings lubricated as well. For demonstration purposes, guys, you guys know how it goes sometimes. I'm just going to pop this in and pop it out, and we're going to put this stuff back together, okay? So bear with me while we get these tiny, tiny screws back on. And if you guys have used the graphite solution, the ultra-fine graphite coating, what's one application that you guys use it on versus what you have been previously using before you got the ultra-fine graphite coating? Let me know in the comments while I really struggle to put this on, but we're doing work right now. All right, I'm gonna put the worm gear back on. Would you recommend that for the link ends as well? Yes, I would totally recommend that for the link ends. So there's going to be differences, guys, on what's your application type, of type of driving, type of scenario. If you guys aren't planning to get wet, totally, I would run the ultrafine graphite coating and apply it to the link ends, to the drive shafts, almost to everything, guys. Everything you want besides like the bearings. So here we go. Getting re-lubed up. All right, we're gonna pop this back in down in there, and then we're going to, now that we have a nice lubricated worm gear, that's dope too, we're gonna pop that in just like that, back on to this little gear, put our set screw back on. Sorry about that, guys. I should have hit the do not disturb. There we go. There we go. All right. Now we're back in. Now we can pop this back on. We can get our transmission back over here. We can pop this on right here. Guys, if I was to redo this, I'll take everything out. I'll re-grease the bearings. There's like 2 more bearings, I believe. Is there 2 more bearings? Yeah, there's 1 more bearing deep down in there. Can't really see it, but it's all the way back here. And then don't forget these 2 bearings. And then over here, is there bearings? No, just besides that worm gear. So don't forget to get all those greased up, guys. That's one thing I would definitely recommend doing. And looks like we could be done pretty quick right here. So there's one transmission setup right here. Okay. Now quickly, I'll try and do the other one, guys. I might not put this all back in right now, but this, you can definitely know that this will be ready to go. If you open this thing back up, you probably won't see any dirt clinging on to these gears, clinging on to all this stuff, because the ultrafine graphite coating is going to, it's like a set it and forget it system, guys. So you want to take advantage of the lubrication on that, definitely ultrafine graphite coating is the way. I'm just going to put 2 screws in here right now. Sorry if my hand is in the way. I'll try and get some better angles. Just going to put 2 screws in here for right now, and we'll get a little like a little rolling test maybe to see if we can see the difference. But so this one is good to go. All right, now we'll show you guys how we apply the Udder butter, which I'm sure a lot of you guys probably know how, since I've seen that you guys rock it in the rigs. But here, let's see, I got to put the drive shafts on. But ultimately, right out of the box, guys, I mean, right out of the bat, having this with the drive shafts and everything in my hand, you could tell how smooth it was. So now let's try and open up this one. I think this is going to be real quick now that I know how to do this. So I'm going to take off these 4 screws. Here's one. Let me pop up some comments while I'm doing this too. Only lube is the Udder butter. Planning on buying some graphite spray. Hey, nice, man. Udder butter time. You know the deal. Damn, one-handed wrenching on the SCX30. Is that a new thing? Little shot on any U-joint for sure. Steering knuckles. Don't let your wife know it works for the door hinge pins. Nice. Is this one the ultra-fine graphite coating, or which product would you be using? AZ Des Rider. Left the front door squeak. Oh, yeah. I like that tip right there. Just let it squeak, you know? Super fun, especially if you got dogs or something, little guard dogs. All right. Oh, the graphite. Oh, nice. That must be like an ultra smooth application. Just like, man, that's good to know right there. All right, guys, we're going a little bit of a different route. We're going to pop open the transmission, take it out first. So we can actually just pop open the whole thing. This is a cool little feature on the Axial product. Oh, I'm going to loosen this up just a hair bit more. But what's cool about this is that you don't need to dive in to so many screws just to get the transmission out and the motor out and, you know, getting all the gears in there. So here we go. We just took that off just like that. The whole transmission right there, guys. All right, now we have this popped out already. All right, there's the worm gear. This one is actually greased up a lot more. Look at that, guys. You could see a big difference. How crazy is that? So my Bronco was bone dry, and the Jeep is greased up pretty good. There you guys can see. So, I mean, good thing to know, good thing to take into consideration, guys, especially if you're looking to make sure that everything's good and smooth. These are one of the first things that I like to dive into, guys, is checking my axles, checking my gears. Is there properly applied lubricant? And even if there is, you guys know we switch it out automatically to get that Cow RC ultra smooth operation. You know, I might not even need to clean this without removing the drive shafts, guys. So just to save some time, we're going to experiment. So if you guys maybe see this and it is successful, then I'll share. You guys will see, save some time, and still get a clean result. All right, so what we're going to do is still take out this screw from the actual worm gear. Pop that out. Take this out. All right, so basically now all we need to do is just kind of go in here, dive that in, put that in, get our Move Slick degreaser, apply a small amount. You really don't need much to scale. We can clean our gears right there. Now, what kind of tools do you guys use to clean these little crevices on the worm gears? I really love that little clean brush just because it just makes it really quick and easy. Gets the bristles right in between there. All right, now where is the Udder butter? So here's the Udder butter, guys. This is the waterproofing grease. Definitely holds up to a lot of the elements, guys. Keeps everything running smooth. It doesn't sling off of the gears, especially for you racing guys. It really stays put, and a little bit goes a long way, guys. There's definitely ways to gear the gears, coat these gears with the grease properly. What I like to do is just apply a little bit nice and evenly, not to overflow it too much. And then what I'll go in right here is I'll take my finger and I'll kind of just smear it around in a circle. So still have a lot of excess grease that we didn't need, keeping all the grease that we want inside the teeth. So Good to know right there. And then over here with the little ring gear or worm gear, what's cool about this now is with you, if you have the udder butter is for any like a SCX24 or even this, I like to install a drive shaft or an axle shaft inside here to really get that rotational assistance. So I'll just go ahead and apply a little bit right there on there. Kind of like poking it in between the teeth a little bit. And then what I'll do here is I'm going to smear the edge of the gear and spin it just like that to remove excess grease from both sides. So now I'm going to flip it and then remove all this excess grease from the other side. And here we have a perfectly applied gear. Super cool. So let's go ahead and pop this gear back inside. Now, guys, of course, this is all just demonstration purposes. Like I said, I would definitely, go a little bit deeper and get these gears and all the bearings, lubricated as best as I could using the proper products. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pop this in. I did think I saw a comment asking if the worm gears are the same for the SCX24, and the answer is yes, guys. These gears are basically the same SCX24 worm gears. Okay, now that we got that in right there, now we can take our transmission, pop it back in. Bada boom, bada bang. All the screws. Here we go. Nice. You heard that little snap? Here we can see our grease right there, nice and applied. Look at that, guys. I missed a tooth. I bet, man. I bet. I'm going to say we got it good enough. All right. So look at that, guys. We're really good to go. All you got to do is just pop it back on. 4 screws will mount it all back up. And then if you did take off that motor case or whatever the case, just like I did as well, you'll have 5 more screws to install. So this is just a little quick demonstration, guys. I still have to put on the drive shafts and stuff like that, but I don't want to bore you guys. Now I will conclude that these two are ready for pretty much everything you're going to throw at it, with this one having the udder butter. Now you can probably get a little bit crazier, and if you guys were to get wet or really get just muddy and all that stuff, this will definitely be the solution to go to. So if you guys are planning to go water running, water crossing, get this wet, get it really muddy, stuff like that, then I recommend you use the Cow RC udder butter for your setup. If you guys are not planning to get wet and you guys are just looking for that ultra smooth driving feel, and you guys want to experiment it using on almost everything, the ultra graphite coating, guys, is your ticket for sure. I've used the ultra graphite coating in so many applications, guys, and still to this day, everything is just super clean and super smooth. This will be one of the last examples I'll share with you right here, guys. We've had this epic titanium 4-wheel steer, little micro buggy right here. But one of the applications that we did apply it to was, if you see this open case transmission with the dual motors, guys, we have applied the graphite coating to all of those gears, all of those shafts, even the plates as well, guys. You guys can see pretty much spotless still, guys, and really, really smooth operations, guys. So there, let me know in the chat if you guys were to pick, which route would you guys go with when it comes to lubricating your SCX30? Would it be Udder butter in the transmission or the ultra graphite coating? Now we have a few more minutes left, guys, before our show ends and before we draw a lucky winner for tonight's giveaway. We go ahead and just put these to the side real quick and bring out the camera again. And of course, bring out the giveaway prize right here. So probably a mix of both. And you know, Ryan Donahue, that's definitely a great answer. I was going to share, if you guys did use the Udder butter, then you can probably use the graphite coating and all the other components, such as like the drive shafts, the axle shafts, pretty much all the other gears itself as well too. Other good options to use if you were to go like that ultra element proof kind of rig, we're talking like serious protection, you can always get this one. This is the Moose Slick industrial grade ultralight grease coating, guys. This one will definitely have a 24-hour cure time, so just keep that in mind. But once that cures up, really will get you set up in there. So let's see, want to get in on the giveaway, guys. If you haven't already, hashtag SCX30 will get you in tonight's drawing, as well as some cool comments down here in the live chat, guys. So I'll be picking one, maybe two comments from the chat. All right. But with that being said, guys, let me know what you guys enjoyed the most with tonight's live stream. Are you guys taking advantage of this holiday sale from CalRC? If so, let me know what type of product you have your eye on. Or if you guys needed some tips and tricks, which was your favorite tip and trick? Was it like applying the Udder butter onto the small gears, or using like the CalRC bristle brush to clean your stuff off? You know, you guys let me know. And then, of course, guys, you know, let me know what you guys are building right now, and while we're at it too. But I do appreciate everybody tuning in throughout the whole show, guys. And let me go ahead and dive into a couple comments right here. So let's see. Yeah, that layout is very nice on the SCX30. They killed it. You're in Oregon. It's wet. Udder butter is better. Hey, that's a perfect example for sure. If you're getting wet, definitely throw on that Udder butter. Especially the open gears. Dry lube way better. Totally AZ Des. Mix of both. What's up, Mike? How are you, brother? We actually have you in the drawing for the Arktos, so congrats, man. Let's see. Late but not absent. Butter in the trans, graphite U-joints. Hey, I like that. Like that combo right there. If you're in the wet, a lot more butter. That's totally right. Let's see. Couldn't give an answer since I haven't tried the graphite. Well, let me know if you tried the Udder butter. Let me know if you've enjoyed that product. Let's see. Gonna try the graphite on the SCX30. I'd like to hear that. Is that electronics waterproofer, an electronics waterproofer also? Well, I would say it'd be like a water resistant if you were talking about the Udder butter. If you're wanting waterproof of your electronics, definitely grab that conformal coating, the conformal coating application. Thank you, brother. I tried. My fingers were definitely struggling. Those tiny little screws, man. But CalRC mat saved us for sure. Let's see. Hey, appreciate you guys. Oh, nice. Yes. I love the graphite spray. Oh, got your Reaper bomber jacket in. Mr. Ghost. I bet you're looking super fly. All right, guys. So many cool comments. And I see a lot of cool comments for sure. Let's see. Finally got the 24x30 series for my workbench, and we're working on his Mini Z. Dude, that's perfect. That's a nice real estate to have that protective carbon series mat right there for your Mini Z. Let's see. Let's see. If I used the Moo Clean to wash bodies, The dirt doesn't stick to it as much. Yes. Moo Clean, are we talking ultra graphite? Yes, that is a great tip right there too, Jason Moore. Ooh, I like that one. All right, guys, shout out the rest of your cool comments. And for right now, we're going to go ahead and draw who's on the SCX30 wheel, guys. So good luck to everybody. And big shout out to everybody still tuning in tonight. All right, let's see. And man, I had like a crazy cough, but we stuck through it and we survived this show. Something must have got caught in my throat, but we prevailed. And it looks like tonight's live winner for the spin the wheel, we have Kurt's RCs. So if Kurt's RC is here, shout it out, and I will get you on our list for tonight's or in running of next episode's giveaway. So there we are. Kurt's RC. He is here. Congratulations. All right, guys. Super, super cool. And with that being said, guys, since you guys are super awesome and been just super active in the chat, I really love seeing so many cool things going down. So I'm going to pick 2 comments tonight. And one of the first comments that I did see right here. Let me go up because I did see it right here. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Not this one, but what am I printing in the background? I'm printing Night Customs panels for the H10 optic. Let's see. I know I had something right there. I think this one is definitely going to be on there right here. All right. The magnetic mat is so crucial to use when working on the SCX30. Guys, if you haven't picked up a micro, or if you do have a micro, please don't start wrenching until you have your magnetic screw catcher mat. So Mr. Ghost, I'm going to put you on our list as well for the Arktos drawing, okay? And then, hey guys, let's go ahead and just pick one more, man. This is super cool. But I did see a really, really good one right here. Let's see. This one's still, let's see, where is that at? Just saw it. Man, sorry, guys. Oh, this is the one right here. Boom. Jason Moore. Jason Moore with, if he uses that Moo Clean ultrafine graphite application on his bodies, the dirt doesn't stick to it as much. I really like that tip, Jason. So congrats. I really do like that. I'm going to definitely try that as well to keep things clean, especially like a Lexan body right there. So guys, we got 3 entries in tonight. Let me just share my list of names right here, guys, just in case you guys were wondering. But we have, can I pull it up here? Let me see. Sorry, guys. One last second. I want to see if I can pull it up, but it won't let me pull it up, so I'm going to shout out the names. So we have Scott Chesick, Grandma 619, Zach Bikes, Rob Kananta, Michael Garcia, Buick Boy 81, Gino Amata, Kurtz RC, Mr. Ghost 4509, and Jason Moore 5686. So, guys, congratulations if you're on that list. You guys will have an extra entry in for that Arktos 6x6, guys. Hey, thank you, guys. Silicone spray. Okay, yes, that is actually a good tip. This whole truck is coated with the silicone spray. It's ready to go. It's gonna make it super easy to clean. Thanks to the ceramics. Oh, okay. Of course, guys. Hey, if you didn't get drawn this week, no worries at all. I'm going to do my best I can. We're going to get as many names in for next episode, guys. So stay tuned on that. But just to remember, guys, you do have to be watching live in order to win this prize. And good luck to everybody. And, just signing off one more time, guys. It's been an epic hour with you guys, hanging out with you guys. If you are interested in any custom micro suspension links or micro scale accessories, feel free to give me a DM, RCSteve, at all the social media platforms, guys, and I'll get back to you pretty soon on that. And with that being said, man, CowRC, big shout out to CowRC for providing the awesome products that we need to get our rigs going out on the trails, out on the tracks, longer and smoother than ever. All right, guys. Till then, peace. Have a great weekend.